Hello and welcome to Spiritualism, where we deal with all things that have to do with spiritual messages, divination, tarot readings, spiritual ascension, energy cleansing, chakra activation, inspiration, motivations in life, and everything that has to do with your well-being as a human being and as a spiritual being. So this video is going to be for a tarot reading for the middle of July. This is the 15th of July, if I remember my dates right. And that means we've reached the mid-mark of the month, literally this weekend. So basically the first 2 weeks have gone. We've seen how July is. We've gotten a taste out of the energy for the month, and we know exactly what our goals are. We're no longer chasing planning for the goals. Now we're chasing execution of the goals. So now we want to see what energies are left for us for the month of July, to see what kind of energies we have towards work, in terms of employment, even if it's self-employment, or if you're a model, you're an actor, anything you are. If it's education, you're studying. If it's your relationships, both platonic ones with friends or with family, or romantic ones with your future partner and lovers. Or should I say present partners, future partners, or not? Now, always remember that the energy, what comes out from the energy must not always be aligned to one specific person, in the sense that what does not work for you, what messages don't stand for you, is going to work for somebody else. So don't, because of that, say, okay, yeah, it is not true, it's not this. Yeah, it might just be that even the message you receive is not applied to your life today, and it's going to come sooner than later, sooner rather than later, or at some point, because don't forget, time is a construct. um what we believe is time here, it is just more like a construct. It's just there like a structure to guide us, but it is not actually real, because everything is infinite. Energy is infinite, it cannot be destroyed, neither is it created, which means it never leaves and it never enters. So it's just recycled in the same box. So always remember that when you get readings from my channel or from other channels. Now, please, before I get into the reading, I must appeal to you to please subscribe, to like, to drop comments on whatever you have in your mind as thoughts. If you have queries, if you have current challenges that are going through and you like to discuss it, please don't feel like you cannot reach out. And if you've got anything that is deeply private for you, you can always book 30 minutes or 1 hour appointments with me, and soon there will be a promo coming whereby you get your first free appointment before you pay for any other appointments. Then what else? Apart from that, if you know you don't want to get an appointment straight off, you can always reach out to me on my email, which is going to be in the description box. So let's jump straight into the reading for the weekend. Okay, show me my energies for the weekend. Show me my energies I'm picking for the weekend. Show me the energies of my viewers, subscribers, cross watchers, listeners. Please show me the energies for the rest of the month of July. Please show me the energies for the rest of the month of July. Okay, we've got our first card. Yeah, it's telling me to take both cards, so we've got our first two cards. One more card. What are the energies for the rest of July, please? What are the energies for my subscribers, viewers, cross watchers, listeners for the of July, please? Oh, so that'll be firm foundation. Now, bottom of the deck. What? Look at what we've got. This is very positive. And one thing I've also noticed is that all the cards that came out so far are maroon red, which is it's quite a royal color, so it shows positivity coming. There's a storm outside. Anytime I hear a storm and rainfall, I think of the heavens talking and showers of blessings coming down. And then to be seeing stuff like this is very positive signs, guys. I'm not gonna lie, this is literally the most positive signs that I've gotten in a while. We've got material and spiritual prosperity, material harvest, these two coming out side by side, and 6 and 9, which is quite um important numbers when it comes to angel numbers, because 9 is like a completion and 6 tells you that there's something coming. You've got discontent and boredom, you always expect to have like a drawback of energy. You've got sacrifice, temptation, foundations, and achievements. So I normally like to take the first 5 or 6 cards at the bottom of the deck to read the rest of the energy. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we'll take those as a clarification of the energies for the month. Now we need to do our chakra. These are some powerful times we're living in. Okay. So it's the truth chakra that we get. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this is very, very positive energies that we're seeing here. Very, very positive energies. So let's start with the first card that came out, which is positive movement forward, which obviously, like is written on the text, talks about moving forward positively and going in the right direction, basically. Then you got patience and planning, which comes to say, okay, whatever you're doing, you need to have patience. Sorry about that. You need to have patience and plan ahead. You need to be able to plan ahead to make sure that you're not only moving in the positive direction, but you're getting to the right destination also. So, because even if you're moving in the positive direction, you're having positive movement forward, you're moving in the right direction, but you're not planning properly and you don't have patience, you might either outrun your destination or never get to the destination because you didn't have patience or you didn't plan well. So this is telling me there's very positive energy ahead, but you need to be wary of not being decisive and not having patience to develop the right kind of plan. You need to make sure you remain focused and know that, okay, this is the plan I'm going for. I'm going to have patience with the plan, because sometimes you can kickstart a plan and then it doesn't go in the right way that you are expecting it to go, and then because of human emotions you move out of line or you drop it or you do something else because you do not have the right patience for the plan that you set out. But he also talks about firm foundation. So he talks about standing your ground in a way, like this is different from the stand your ground card. There's a stand your ground card, but this firm foundation is like standing your ground, telling you that no matter what comes, because you've planned well, your foundation has been laid and you're moving in the positive direction, you're going to remain stronghold. Your finances, your relationships, your emotions, your mental health, everything is going to remain a stronghold for you, and you're going to be able to move forward positively. That's just what this starting energies are talking about. Now, when we look at the cards that come out at the bottom of the deck, the first card that comes out is extremely positive. Every time I see this card, I smile like I'm blessed, oh Lord. Now it talks about material and spiritual prosperity, and then under it you've got material harvest. Like this set of cards coming together, these five cards coming together, and also realize that they are all the same color. This is stuff. This is showing maximum alignment in my POV. Like somebody is about to get heavenly blessed. I didn't say heavily, heavenly blessed. Like when you're heavenly blessed, trust me, it's the ultimate blessing. There's nothing else that can come ahead of that. So just know that you've got extremely big things coming for you, and all your labor, all the labor that you've tilled, because if you can see, this is land that is in front of this here. This is land, and this is the harvest. Why you are meant to be there. And if you notice another thing, there's the sun. There's the sun. There's a peak. It's talking about the brightness, the top, because you're going for happiness. You've got your best times coming very, very soon, more than you even realize, to be honest. But it's very important to note that it's got so much positivity. You've got positive movement forward, which means you're heading in the right direction. Nothing can stop you now. You've got patience and planning, which means that you're going to definitely reach your goals as long as you remain patient, even if it's slightly patient, even if it's just for a short period of time. Just remain patient and continue to stick to the plan. Your firm foundation, as long as you allow all this, especially this, to work out well, your firm foundation is going to be secured, which is going to allow for your material harvest to even be much more better, much more abundant than you expect. And with this material and spiritual prosperity, I tell you, I don't even know what to say. This is extremely positive. Now, the cards that we have underneath that, which is why there's the importance of planning. You've got discontent and boredom, sacrifice, and you've got temptation. Now, the fact is, no matter what you do in life, no matter how holy or how self-righteous you believe you will always come across temptations. Discontent and boredom technically is a type of temptation, because in a sense, when or I shouldn't say it's a type of temptation, but it's a pathway that can lead to temptation, in the sense that they said an idle mind is the workshop of the devil. An idle mind is a bored mind, is a mind that is not active. It doesn't know what to do with itself, so definitely it keeps thinking about different things, and the more things it thinks about, the more it leads down to the darkest route, because going down the dark route is actually easier than going through the bright lighting route. And this sometimes can lead to a state of discontent, like I'm so bored, I'm discontent, why can't I get something else done, why don't I use this time to preoccupy myself? And that is going to most likely lead to temptations that are going to lead you astray, and are going to make you fall out of your positive movements, out of the right path that you're going through, and lead you away from your material harvest, and which is filled with prosperity. But in the middle here, we've got the sacrifice, which is talking about being able to let go of things that don't serve you, being able to let go of things that, even if they don't serve you, even if you've been so used to them, but being able to sacrifice something for the betterment of what is coming, which is also part of your patience and planning to hold your firm foundation. If you sacrifice the things that lead to your discontent and boredom, that is going to cause you temptation, and you plan very, very well, and you have patience with yourself, you're going to get to your destination with a firm foundation, and you're going to reap your harvest. You're going to be able to get your material harvest, and also abundance of material and spiritual prosperity. And look at what we've got at the bottom of the deck. We've got foundations and achievements. We've got foundations and achievements. So far, it's been very positive, but it's still got the warning signs of don't let yourself go off track. So definitely be patient with yourself, very, very patient with yourself and your spirit guides and angels and ancestors, but also plan because you're definitely moving in the positive direction. You're moving in the positive direction and you're having positive movement forward. You're going in the right direction and you're getting to where you're meant to be. But also remember that you need a firm foundation to be able to even stay and build where you are going to be. So sacrifice whatever is leading to discontent and boredom so it does not make you go down to having to allow temptations to make the best of you because you've got a lot of spiritual and material prosperity ahead. So it's time for you to harvest. So I'm guessing that by the end of July, there's going to be positive news. I'm expecting that one of my subscribers is going to be like, hey, you won't believe it. I listened to your advice. I planned. I was patient with myself, and now I'm harvesting a brand new relationship. I'm harvesting a wonderful business plan. My education is going well. I've gotten great results in my experiment or in my exams, whatever. Now, for the chakra card, we've got the truth chakra, which talks about obviously using your vocal cords and I think it's going to be important to note that um, saying making positive affirmations of yourself every day, of your projects, of your relationships, of whatever endeavors or encounters you may have or will have, is going to be very important for you for the last few weeks, the last 2 weeks of um, July, because then you'll be able to speak into existence, manifest what you want, not just from thinking about it, but from saying it. I am positive, I'm prosperous, I'm successful, I am great. It is coming for you, but just work on your throat chakra. So try and do some meditations that help you to clear your crown chakra as well as your throat chakra because the crown and the throat chakra are quite interconnected because they are literally in the same region, which is the head. So when you work on your crown chakra and your throat chakra, you're going to be opening doors to a lot of great prosperity in your life. So that is the message we've got for today. So that is the energies that we're carrying for towards the end of July. And it's quite very positive, I'm not gonna lie, especially with our star cards. Yeah, our star cards. So positive movement forward and material and spiritual prosperity. So I expect great things this um remaining 14 days, not 14 days, actually 16 or so days of the month of July. So there's a lot of positive movement forward. There's material harvest, there's material and spiritual prosperity. But if you don't take the time to have your patience and planning so that you can have a firm foundation and move in the right direction, which is the positive movement you are going forward, you will most likely not get there. So please remember that God loves you and so do I. Always remember to pray, meditate, and eat the right food diets. Also exercise. Please take care and remain blessed. Bye.